Welcome, everyone. I am so thrilled to have you here for something truly special, the Cozy World Tour. I'm your host, SpaceGlitterUnicorn, and I'm joined by some of the most heartwarming creators in Horizon Worlds. We have JoyReign, we
Hey.
have Gungangoose, and we have UtterlyOtter. Together, we'll be exploring a collection of worlds that captured the essence of comfort, creativity, and calm. So, for today's agenda, worlds we'll be highlighting is Solarium City, Sakura Cafe, Cute Animal Rescue, and Grow Your Horizon Garden. Alrighty, this isn't just a showcase of environments, it's a celebration of how atmosphere and art direction can shape emotion. Each world we visit today has been thoughtfully designed with soft lighting, gentle soundscapes, and color palettes that soothe the mind and spark imagination. Our goal is simple: to slow down the pace, to breathe in the details, and to remind ourselves that cozy doesn't mean boring, it means intentional, inviting, and emotionally rich. So grab your favorite blanket, metaphorically or not, and let's dive into the magic of cozy creation together. Utterly Otter, take it away.
Oh, I was really excited to be asked to join this because I've always loved cozy games, the kind that make you smile and explore at your very own pace. And I played many of the popular cozy worlds in Horizon, like Puzzle Paradise, Pets Park, Plants, Sky Pets, anything with a P in it. I wanted to highlight a world that was built with tri-mesh and was full of care and creativity, but not already in the spotlight. I'd already chosen one, and then I found out that it was by the same studio that Goose had already chosen. So I pivoted, and I'm not unhappy with my selection. I would like to talk to you about Solarium City by Myrtle Sculpts. You might also know him as Eltrim. As you can see, the genre is creativity and design. One of the first things you see, it's easygoing but engaging. So you can go and collect coins, you can go to the waterfall and you start the main gameplay. There's random mini games during that gameplay. You can also engage in falling relics, and there's also some beautiful things that you can buy. It's thoughtful and beautiful. Every detail shows care, from the art to the coin system and the reward systems. And you can tell it's a world that was built with heart. So it's cozy and yet it's bittersweet. This world was actually made for a competition at the beginning of the year, and it was supposed to be one of a whole realm of worlds that would be interconnected. And they weren't able to go ahead and continue on that, but you can feel it in the space that you see and the games that you play that there should be more. The other thing that kind of makes me sad about this world is that it doesn't really encourage collaboration. It doesn't discourage it, but there's missing that engagement. Go ahead and play the video and we'll talk about some of the things. So when you first arrive into Solarium City, you're immediately struck by a sense of space. Everything feels open and intentional, and because it was designed to be one of many connected worlds. And you can see Eltram's special touch in every single thing. There's unique ways of looking at things, and his beautiful designs and glinting gold is something that you see all the time. When you approach the waterfall, you start to spot some of those gold coins. And approaching the waterfall, you actually start the games that you're going to be doing. What these are is you roll the dice and you get ported into various random games. Notice that cute little animated robot that follows you all through the game. This was done at the beginning of the year before we could import our animations, and he's just so clever to use that. It feels inviting and fresh and delightful. One of the other games he has is called Falling Relics. And once again, Eltram's design is all over this. And look how he invites you to be immersed with the floating rocks and the rotating platform and the different textures that you see. Let's go ahead and collect another coin. And these are just show up randomly and you collect them while doing the mini games. Eltram is always going to surprise and delight you. So he built this transport system to bring you over the bridge there. And what do you see? A huge statue of one of his wonderful creations. You know he wants to bring beautiful clothes into Horizon, things that make you feel unique and celebrated. As we're going to approach his store right now, and there's a lot of unique little items that you can wear in world that you can purchase with the coins you collected. Eltram, once again, the most important thing is to keep trying. He shows his heart and his point of view in everything in this world. I'd love to see more creators go ahead and collaborate and bring more and more cozy worlds into this space. I truly think that the reason we haven't seen a lot of the cozy worlds is we just didn't have all of the tools that we needed yet. And there's so many things we want to be able to have that individual creativity and that connection and the places to see. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Utterly Otter. You did wonderful. All right, next up is Sakura Cafe. Go ahead, Goose. Take it away.
Hi. So I picked Sakura Cafe because I feel like it very much hits a lot of the common cozy world or cozy game tropes. And so while that's not necessarily a bad thing, I also wanted to just kind of highlight how you can kind of fall into a trap with cozy worlds. And so Sakura Cafe is beautifully done, but it's also very simple. It allows you to go through and make different drinks and snacks for the different visitors. And as you progress through the storyline, the visitors, which are all cats, they come through and they talk to you and they tell you a little bit of lore about the place and the history of the space. And they bring new things for you. They'll bring fruits for your waffles, they'll bring plants to decorate. And while I love this concept of the customers come through and make everything more inviting and more alive as you go and progress through the story, I wish that there was a little bit more autonomy. I wish that it would ask me like, where do you want to place the plant, and like be able to customize that world a little bit more. Um, I've been doing a lot of research on cozy games as a concept, as well as the critiques of cozy games. And we are falling into a place where cozy has become such a marketing buzzword for the gaming industry that it's almost becoming to mean like this is a simple game marketed towards women and children. And we want to avoid that trap. I don't think Sakura Cafe really falls into that perfectly, but I wanted to bring it up as something to be very aware of when you are marketing a cozy game. Make sure that it is cozy and not just appealing to women. Um, yeah. And so that was my main critique for Sakura Cafe, is that you should be able to customize things a little bit more. But I loved the art style. I love the simplicity of it. It's a 3D modeled environment that you're able to move through, but kind of in a very simplistic, almost PNG style. The cats come through and talk to you, and you can fulfill their requests. I loved the satisfaction of some of these mechanics on mobile. It's difficult to make a mechanic on mobile feel really satisfying, but it's very easy if you just tap what you need to do and it kind of goes through and animates for you, but you are tapping along to drive that interaction. Another thing I would love to see from this world is the potential for disappointment, not necessarily failure, but you have the autonomy in making the foods. Like here, you can see I'm making waffles. You get to put on like one thing and then it declares that it's done. I'd love to be able to combine them of like, I want strawberries and whipped cream. Because they are asking for things that it seems at least implying something specific, but you really cannot fail. You see that cat just brought me a cake for the thing, so we're going to be able to serve cake from now on. This cat's bringing a plant. And it's just lovely to sit there and go through the story. You also get a little record of everybody who's visited and what they've brought you and what they like and their personality. It was really thoughtful character development, and I just really enjoyed it as a simple bite-sized concept. But for me, I think cozy gaming should have more of a creative component of giving that player the autonomy to express themselves and to use tools in creative ways. So it's something to consider when designing cozy games.
All right, so next up is Joy. Take it away.
All right. So this game, surprisingly, it was incredible. I was like blown away by this world. I came in not thinking that it was going to be much of anything, but then I played the game, I loaded into it, and okay, let me tell you all about this game that I'm raving about. Okay, it's called Cute Animal Rescue. It's a cozy and heartwarming game that invites players into this peaceful world filled with animals, nature, and empathy. And it's story driven experience, and you can play as well, you are playing as a caring character that helps and heals and nurtures the animals in their natural environments. And you're guided by this kind grandmother figure. She's super cute. And she helps you complete the missions by teaching you like where to go and showing you compassion and patience and the beauty of giving back to the world around you. So that's what this is about. And so this is why this game brought me so much joy. It was very heartfelt. I love this game that it focused on kindness and care and healing the animals. And it made me just want to go to a zoo, like put the game down and go to my local zoo and see all the animals. And it teaches you about nature. And all the while, it's calm, it's peaceful, and it lets you go at your own pace. So if you want to run through the game, you can. But if you want to take the time and really pay attention to the animals and collect all of the ingredients and the things that the animals need, you can do that too. As soon as you load into the world, you have this cute little backpack on. You see, I was racing, trying to go there and get my first mission was to cut down this bamboo. And so you just tap on it and it'll give you the bamboo. And as you saw at the top, grandmother said you completed it, and I leveled up. And so I'm a junior vet, y'all. Got 1 star. I'm trying to get all of it. So I go, my next mission is to feed the panda the bamboo. And so I did that. Satisfaction, got my tickets and everything. And after we're going to be moving on to the next competition where I'm level up, got my 2nd star. And as you can see, while you're playing it, simple tasks, it gives you that satisfaction of completion. And so next task was going to get water and feed the panda some water. Grandma popped up on the screen and said, you completed it. And it's little things like that in this game as you progress through it all that it gives you that satisfaction of playing and getting rewards and whatnot. And I was shocked. And guess what, y'all? This world has entered into the competition. And so this is a brand new world by 3 Dar Studios. And I was blown away. They incorporated all of the things that's new to Horizon. And also, too, as you can see in the bottom right-hand corner, there is a navigation system where if you get lost, you can see where you need to go by following that direction. And I thought that was super, super cute. And as you play the game and collect different points, you can see that you have the option. If you forgot where you're going to go, you can click on where it has that little paw and it'll remind you of the quest and also the things that you have in your backpack as well. You can click that and you can see. So it's super cute. It's super fun. I had no bad notes on it. I mean, I was playing it on mobile and you can play in VR as well. So hats off to this studio. I absolutely love it. I'm raving about it. And I came in thinking, oh my God, it's just going to be this little, game, but I'm super excited about it. So y'all, if y'all want to check out a good cozy game, check out this one. It's super, super cute.
Thank you so much, Joy. That was wonderful. Okay, and next up is Grow Your Horizon Garden by Blenchick. So the reason I chose this one is I saw a lot of buzz about this on Instagram. I saw a few of people I follow just taking some screenshots of their gameplay and I'm like, what is this game about? And so I realized that I actually got to experience the creator making this game during a workshop. And I was like, oh, I know these guys. So I went in and I kind of poked around and immediately I saw how addicting it can be. The gameplay is super simple. The design itself, honestly, is super simple. So let me go through my notes. So number one, the game is simple, relaxing. The game invites players to slow down and enjoy the little things, buying seeds, planting them in your own private garden plot, and watching them grow. There's no rush or pressure, just the quiet satisfaction of nurturing your space. It's a reminder that cozy gameplay often shines brightest when it focuses on calm. The visual design is warm. So Blenchik uses soft lighting, gentle gradients, and warm golden skybox to create an atmosphere that feels like a perpetual late afternoon. Like seriously, this is on a plane with a nice skybox. It can't get any more simple than that. It goes to show you sometimes you don't need to put so much detail in a space. Just get the mechanics out there and let it like speak for itself, you know? Accessible yet rewarding. So while the mechanics are easy to learn, there's still a rewarding sense of progression as you expand your gardens from small veggies and flowers to tall fruit trees and coconuts. The balance between simplicity and depth makes it approachable for beginners, yet satisfying for anyone who enjoys watching their virtual world. Like, I'm pretty sure the person who created this world didn't know that it was going to blow up as it has. I went in there and there was 30 people playing this game. Now there are still some glitches and honestly, I would like to reach out to this person and say, "Hey, like do some maintenance because it has lots of potential from the way they've designed this game." So it's really really nice. Grow Your Horizon Garden by Blenchick perfectly captures what makes cozy games so special. It's calm, thoughtful, and beautifully simple. Players start with a small plot and gradually bring it to life, buying seeds, planting them, and watching their garden bloom into a personal sanctuary. There's something really soothing about that quiet sense of progress. What stands out to me the most is the atmosphere. The world feels warm and alive. The skybox glows with sunset tones, and the colors wrap you in comfort. It's a beautiful example of how simple design, when done with care, can create a deep emotional connection. Sometimes less is really more. That's why in this world has resonated with so many players. It's not about doing everything, it's about slowing down and enjoying the peace of growing something of your own. So really when you pop into the world, it automatically the camera automatically brings you to your plot. And here I am with Prince Must Hustle. He is actually top player of this world, by the way, and he loves it. And I asked him, I was like, "Hey, can you give me a tour?" And he was more than happy to give me that tour. Really nice person. And so he showed me his garden, and let me tell you something. He has the biggest garden in this game, and it's super cute. And just see how simple the design is for this garden. It's blocky and the colors are bold. It doesn't have to be so much detail. Like there is beauty in detail. I am a stickler for detail myself, but sometimes just stand back and say, "Hey, maybe I can go a little more simple." And that will cut your time in half, yes. However, the game mechanics can do more of the talking, and that's here. I definitely want that to be highlighted in this gameplay here. Really beautiful world. Thank you so much for being here, guys, and we will see you next time. Thank you.
Thanks
Bye.
for having us.
Bye.
Thank
Thank you.
Bye.
you.
Bye.